This video tutorial is on how to map an arena using SLAM with a Turtlebot 3 in ROS 2 Humble. Now to do this we will have 4 terminals open. And in the first terminal we're going to access the Burger Robots command terminal through SSH. Once we have loaded into the robot, we're going to source ROS, just like you should in any terminal intended to use ROS. Navigate to the workstation. Now you don't have to build every time, you only have to do this once, but just in case you didn't, here is the build running. And then we source the build. Now we're ready to launch the bring up. We launch the bring up by running the following command. And once we get run on the bottom of our output, the bring up is done and we're ready to go on. Now we're going to move on to our cartographer node. When using a low-level PC like the Raspberry Pi 4, make sure to set use rviz equal to false. But for this situation, since I'm using a higher level PC and I would like to display the real-time results of the SLAM mapping, I'm not going to set this equal to false. After we launch our cartographer node, we are ready to start SLAM mapping. We can manually control the robot and move it around the map using the Teleop keyboard. And here you can see me manually moving the robot around the map. The white space that appears is registered as free space, and the black space that appears is registered as occupied space. So in real life, right now I'm moving the robot around an arena surrounded by walls. You want to make sure to thoroughly navigate your robot around the space so it can get all features of the space. Now I have sped up this part of the video because you want to make sure you're being thorough with your mapping, and it will take a little bit of time. Once we are done mapping our space, we're going to run the map saver client node to save the information to our PC. Opening the PGM file allows you to check exactly what was mapped to make sure that you've mapped the arena. And the YAML file is the actual details of the map that will be used by the robot. We can move these inside our maps file for ease of use later on when using nav2.